What's going on, guys? Cryptolo here, back with another video. This time going into more detail regarding my previous videos on the new attention-based economy that we're all heading into and how you can participate and profit from it given how early we are in this new transition. So what is this new attention-based economy that I keep talking about so much? Well, let me first start out with the current established model that we have. Take Facebook, Google, and Amazon, for example. Whether you like it or not, they have an extremely accurate profile of you that shows your age, gender, lifestyle, the kind of personality you'd have, which can also be found by analyzing your pictures right down to the way you share and upload information. And that also includes the way you type as well. But the most important thing they look at, and basically their main objective, is to analyze your shopping behavior. That's the key right there. That's what they're looking for. All of this information is used to build a shopping profile for you that is sold to marketing companies and product vendors, so they can make an easier sale as opposed to just throwing advertisements in the air, hoping that it sticks to a prospective buyer like you and me. Now, I don't know about you, but I find that kind of creepy and also encroaching on my privacy. I'm sure Facebook advertisers are already hating me for what I just said right now because they know just how advanced Facebook's algorithm is and how they use that to sell products and make money. Now, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but as far as I'm concerned, I believe I have the right to choose not to participate in that, and so should you. And sure, some of you may not even have a problem with that and would actually enjoy being offered things that you might want to buy, and that's totally fine, but I know some of you are like me and don't want to be looked at or treated like fish in a small barrel, being fished out with shiny objects and attractive looking lures. Now, for the people that don't care, I just want to say that I totally respect your decision because that is your right. But I'm here to tell you that you may want to start caring, and here's why. The value that our shopping profile has is enormous. Marketing companies pay huge amounts of money so they can see how we live our lives, which again, for me, is very creepy and an invasion of my privacy and your privacy. This is also the reason why these social media sites are free. They are letting you use their platforms to network, conduct business, and do all kinds of things in exchange for your personal information, but primarily it's in exchange for your attention. Why is our attention valuable? Well, anything that is scarce to obtain naturally has value. For example, all baseball cards have high value, right? Because they're hard to find and they're old. And precious metals also have value because of their limited availability. Blockchain weapons and skins and items also have value, as I mentioned in my previous videos. Why? Because they only have a certain amount. They can't be duplicated, and also they're tradable. And most importantly, our attention has value because we only have 24 hours of it to give, 8 to 10 of which are used for sleeping, so it's more like 16 hours. But thanks to blockchain, this is all now shifting and in favor of you, the consumer. Now you will soon be able to have full control of how you choose to share your attention and also be compensated at the same time. And I'm placing emphasis on the word choose on purpose. It may be rather difficult to envision this type of future coming into reality, but it's actually already happening. It's a new type of freedom that has never really been experienced until now. External factors are also contributing to this new type of economy as well. Geopolitically, and something else called censorship. That last part, people hate, by the way. No one likes to be censored. In case you didn't already know, I have to say it this way because the YouTube algorithm listens for these words and deletes accounts using this type of language. It sucks, doesn't it? I mean, can you imagine not being able to say whatever it is that you want to say? Your voice doesn't shoot bullets, nor can it take the life of someone for simply sharing your thoughts and opinions. But here is a very important takeaway from this video. These giant social media platforms are actually shooting themselves in the foot by doing all this censoring. People are already moving on to different platforms like BitChute, Telegram, and Gab to avoid this type of information control, and as a result, who is going to have to follow? Well, the marketers and sponsors, of course, right? Are you starting to see the transition? It's already happening, except most people aren't noticing it just yet. So how does this tie into video games? Well, let me explain. Now, Lost Relics may not have sponsors just yet, But notice how you, and other people are getting compensated with money for these new blockchain games that we're playing. You don't think marketing companies are going to start flocking to these new blockchain games once they start going mainstream? Of course they are. It's only natural. And wait till the AAA titles start adopting cryptos into the games, because this type of shift in gaming is going to force the big boys to change their business model and start rewarding gamers for playing their games. Another example of how users can be compensated for their attention is via the simple act of streaming the internet. This is where the Brave browser and the basic attention token comes into play. The browser blocks all ads by default, so you can visit any website online and don't have to worry about those annoying banner ads that end up chugging huge amounts of your bandwidth. This is also what makes surfing with the Brave browser 2 times faster than Google Chrome. The biggest perk is that you, as a user, can choose whether to watch the ads and receive basic attention tokens, which can be exchanged for USD, or not view the ads at all. A link to download the free Brave browser is located in the description of this video below. Supply will always shift and adapt to whatever the demand decides to go to, because supply needs your attention in order to be profitable. Except they will have to compensate you or move on to someone else should you choose to decide not to give it to them. The most powerful thing that a group of people can do is to stop giving their attention to the ones trying to manipulate or control it. There needs to be a sense of freedom, and luckily for you and me, that demand is changing and naturally shifting. We are taking back that power and at the same time getting compensated for where we give our most valuable possession, which is, if you think about it, it's our attention. So there you guys have it. Thank you guys for listening. If you like the information I've shared with you, go ahead and smash the like button and hit the subscribe with notifications button to get notified when I release my next videos. Also, if you have any friends or family that are into video games, go ahead and share my first video with them so they can start switching their attention over to this new method of video gaming that compensates them for their time. All it takes is to receive a blockchain item and you are instantly hooked, and I believe that is extremely powerful. So having said that, thanks again for watching. My main objective is to help inform people of the type of economy we are heading into that rewards the user, consumer, or player for their attention, so they can better understand how to capitalize and be an early adopter of this brand new wave of social economics. It's very exciting, and I hope I've inspired you to take action and start getting involved, because you are still very early. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.